Hey guys, I wanted to talk about Aisha Curry and the backlash that she's getting because of an interview that she had. And she discussed that it wasn't her intention to have children or get married. She wanted to be a career girl. And she doesn't regret being married or being a mother. It's one of those things in retrospect when you take a look back, take some stock of your life, you realize that what have I done for me? Like, I never really got to experience being a woman in my 20s, single, fancy, and free. I didn't get a chance to travel. People forget that she became a wife at 22 and not too long after she became a mother. So 4 kids later, all she knows is being a wife and being a mother. She doesn't have a personality of her own. Like, there is no character development. Where women in their 20s, especially now, are in college, they're traveling, they're building the foundation of their careers, they're having fun, they're developing themselves, um, learning about their personality, learning about the people around them. She really didn't get that opportunity. So I believe she's going through a midlife crisis and she's letting her intrusive thoughts take over. Now, I miss the days where people were private. You know what I mean? Social media has become the open personal diary. And there is no there's no more mystery, there's no more um privacy. Everything is in the open. It's almost like when keeping it real goes bad. And this is one of the cases where a publicist, her therapist should have said, listen, do not discuss this on social media. Number one, people are going to take it the wrong way because people don't know what context clues are anymore, what drawing conclusions are, cause and effect. People don't know what that means anymore. People just hear something and just go boom. People don't listen to comprehend, people listen to respond. And you have a bunch of commentators saying, "Oh, she admits she doesn't like Steph Steph Curry. She didn't want to be married to him. She hates him." That's not what she was articulating. This is a woman who loves her husband. She loves her children. This is a retrospect. I'm looking over my life. I'm in my late 30s. I'm a mother now. I'm a wife. Yes, well known. We have a lot of money. But at the same day, who am I? And she has come to the realization that this is my life now. If I had the opportunity to reverse it, I would have focused on my career, traveled, had fun, and probably got married and enjoy motherhood later on. So I understand that midlife crisis, that retrospect. I'm 40. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I did a retrospect like over the summer, and I'm just like, wow, I never thought at 40 I would be childless and unmarried. And I've accepted that this may be my life going forward. My 20s and my 30s was specific to my career. So I'm at a point in my life where I am at the pinnacle of my career, salary wise and all. I can be a little bit comfortable now. I'm in what people call content now. I've done a lot of work to get there. So she sacrificed her career for family. I sacrificed family for career. You understand what I'm saying? So I get where she's coming from. It's just the optics because who she's married to is bad. Certain things should not be put out on social media. Steph Curry, by all accounts, humble man, loving father, loving husband. He works, he goes home. You don't hear any baby mama drama, no groupies, no nothing. All of the endorsements, the the NBA salary, the contracts, all that money goes back to the Curry household. It's not being split between three women because he got three kids out of wedlock. No, he's a family man. He's a family man. He loves his wife. He dotes on his wife. You remember when Golden State was at the finals and you had that groupie trying to get um, Steph's attention and he didn't pay her any attention? This man cares about his family on the outset. We don't know what's going on in the Curry home, but we know on the outset, he's great. So to see her saying these things in the open, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. It really doesn't. Um, and that's why she needs to be careful. Just because Steph doesn't say it, that doesn't mean it doesn't affect him. He just learned not to air his business out on social media. A lot of companies love married couples. They love a family. You get more money. There's more endorsements. You have a favorable market value when you're married and you have a family. So, on one hand, Steph is just straight line. Aisha is crooked. So it's kind of like, oh, what's really going on in the Curry household? Because it was never your intention. What are you trying to say? And I'm thinking about the children because the internet is undefeated. You don't know whose kid or whose kid's parents is listening to that. And you don't want none of the children coming home asking questions because they were being teased at school because of what you said online. I think Aisha needs to talk to Savannah James, the wife of LeBron James. They've been together since they were 16 years old. Mrs. James does not air her personal business on social media. Whatever's going on in the James household, that is either between her and LeBron, or her therapist. Whatever she got going on, you don't hear nothing about Mrs. James online. Even when there were allegations of LeBron cheating on her, she didn't say a word. Because she understands the optics. She gets the optics. And I want Aisha to get the optics. You gotta get it. You've been with this man since you was 22 years old, probably younger than that. I think they were together since it was like 18. So you've been with this man since you were in your late teens. You guys are thrusted into the spotlight. You should already be on your P's and Q's right now. This is not the first time you came under fire for some of the things that you said, that you want to be desired by men. And that is partly because she never really got to experience that because she got married and became a mother so young. So again, this is a woman, in my opinion, going through a midlife crisis and mourning the woman she thought she would become. Like I said before, she sacrificed her career, right? I sacrificed marriage and family. So I understand that mourning period, the realization. But the difference between me and her is that I am not married to a high profile individual. She is. This almost reminds me of Tracy Ellis Ross, who's 53, who too came to a realization that she may be unmarried and childless. She had that realization and she said she kind of had a one good cry about it. She was mourning the woman that she thought she would be. And now it's like, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life. You know, I'm going to date, I'm going to have fun. But that part of me where I wanted to wear the bridal gown and have the family, that's over. Like, if it comes, it comes, but I'm not trying to think about that too much. There are women that are going through these realizations and they're mourning the women that they thought they would be. And once you come out of that period of mourning, life just kind of flows as it should. Societal norms are being changed now. And Aisha sees that and she's not a part of it. I just wish that she didn't bring that on social media because of the man she's married to. And they have children. So I think her therapist, publicist, maybe old Steph need to step in and be like, listen, I understand, I can empathize with you, but we here now. We're here. All this attention seeking that you're doing at your big age, it doesn't look good for business. It doesn't look good for your husband or your kids. Like, you got to put your big girl panties on. I have empathy for her. I do. But again, you're married to a high profile man and you have children. Some of that stuff you got to mourn in private. Don't bring that stuff online because the optics don't look good, sweetheart. All right? Which leads me to Taylor Swift. Another woman who is allowing her intrusive thoughts to take over and is spilling into her album. People are noticing her insecurities and her lack of maturity at her big age at 35. So her album came out. I think it's Life of a Showgirl. And I seen the album covers. I seen some of the photos. And I said, oh, this is mature Taylor. Because certainly we're not going to get that whole, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game, Britney Spears type of tease. I hope we're not getting that. Because we're kind of over that. You know, when we're over, give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. We're kind of over that. We're kind of over the genie in the bottle. We're kind of over the teeny beanie bopper, popcorn pop, getting over your ex. We're over that. It's like, Taylor, come on with it, baby. Disappointment. So she's with Travis Kelce, who is the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're engaged. Congratulations. But Taylor is fixated on Travis' ex, Kayla Nicole, who is a black woman, beautiful, intelligent woman. Comparing her to onyx, which is a black stone, to my stone and crystal girlies, right? And comparing yourself to opulite, which is white, right? Pure. So it's like Travis was in the dark with you, but now that I'm here, the skies are opening up for you. And it's like, Taylor, you got the man. Why are you so fixated on a woman that he's no longer with? And it led to something deeper. All of her exes are either married to black women or dating black women. So for Taylor, who is a white woman, we already know about the societal standards of beauty where white women are placed. Anything lower than that in a white woman's mind, Taylor, for instance, it's like, what the fuck? Huh? Like, I'm opulite. You're onyx. He shouldn't be playing in the dark. He needs to see the light, which is me. It gives pick me cringe. It did. And Taylor is a very talented musician. She is She's a pop icon, whether you agree or not. She's a billionaire pop icon. And it's like, Taylor, I need you to stop acting like Wendy from Peter Pan and grow up. You're going to be 36 in December. And part of the reason why she's insecure, because she knows that Travis' preference is black women. That's why I always, with women, I always say, pay attention to how, when you're dating, how these men are moving. Because for business reasons, and when I mean business, I'm also talking about financial, emotional. If there is a need for that man, he will put aside who he really wants to be with and will settle for a woman he wouldn't usually pick, but there is a need that she's providing that he needs. So in this case, it's marketability. They are priming Travis to be the Tom Brady of tight ends. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer like Shannon Sharpe as one of the best tight ends of our time, right? They're priming him for that. Because Travis is in his 30s as well. And it's like, okay, we're looking at your dossier and you're out here blinged out. You got your fade. You're giving us Wigger vibes. That's not really going to flop in the NFL because, again, when it comes to NFL, it's a business. Marriage and family is where the money comes. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Big time endorsements because he's married and he has a family. The guap. Because it looks good. Because the NFL is a family-orientated business. It's a pastime sport. Right? That's why they're priming Travis. His visibility along with the marketability is going to bring him what he needs. Taylor is the woman to do it. Ever since he got with Taylor, his marketability is through the roof. He's in magazines. He's, promoting cologne. Like, they are really making Travis a brand. Being with Kayla Nicole, right? Or being with any black woman, it wasn't going to bring his marketability up. And it's a race thing. We already know it's a race thing. So, yeah, he might like chocolate. But if he want this money, if he want this popularity, he going to go back to his original flavor, vanilla. See what I'm saying? That's what he has to do. Whether people agree with it or not, he needs that marketability. And Taylor is the woman to do it. And also, Travis is giving Taylor the stability that she needs from a marketing level, because now it's, hey, wait a minute. You're getting too old now. It's time for you to settle down. You need someone that's going to bring you some stability. He needs someone that's going to make his marketability go up. That's why many people look at this as a business arrangement than love. And a lot of that goes on in Hollywood. A lot of this goes on when it comes to athletics. People come together for business. It's not necessarily love. And when we talk about marriage, marriage at its core is not about love, it's about a business. So Taylor and Travis, it's a business. People want it to be about love so bad, but no, it's a business arrangement. Taylor needs to be careful because Taylor knows who Travis's preference really is. And her insecurities and her low-key obsession with Kayla Nicole and the women that her exes are now with, she needs to be very careful that 2, 3, even 5 years down the line, Travis don't have a side piece that's a black woman. Because he'll do it to get his rocks off. And to black women who are in those spaces, you need to be very careful and do not become the side piece to that man. Because as long as they're together, his net worth is going to climb. They might even have a child together. That net worth is going to climb. You are only going to be a side piece. You are not going to be the main woman because you will be fucking up the church's money. So if anything, you need to stay hidden. You are not a noob cybot. If y'all know about noob cybots, you know. You are not a noob cybot. You don't come out at night. All right? Don't be, black women in them spaces, don't you be that man's side chick. And Taylor needs to be very careful. Don't let your intrusive thoughts get the best of you because, yes, you had one of the biggest, album sales in your entire career. Shout out to you for it. But your fans are not pleased with you and how you've been behaving. And side note, because she said she's dickamatized. Okay, she talking about the man's dick on the album, comparing it to a redwood. Ladies, this again, I miss when shit was just private. Let me put a little seasoning on the greens if I can. If you are getting good dick, or as the late Bernie Mac would say, the dick. If you are getting the dick, shut the fuck up. Ooh, no. See, this is the difference between the women and the girls. If you getting the dick, you shut the fuck up. See, that's how y'all be missing y'all blessing. Y'all be talking too goddamn much. No. I'm not going to talk about the man's dick. I ain't going to talk about nothing. Why? Women, grown women, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. What happens when you start talking about how good your man is in bed? What them hoes like to do? Oh, they like to go behind your back and try to test it for themselves. The bitch don't call you. The bitch don't come around. All of a sudden, she want to come around the house. All of a sudden, she want to call you. Hold up, I don't fuck with this bitch. Oh, you raggedy bitch, you. You never tell nobody you getting good dick. You got to keep that close to the chest. You will never know that I'm getting the dick, but there will be signs. I ain't got to tell you shit. There will be signs. I keep my mouth closed. Keep it on the down low. Because nobody have to know, because it ain't nobody's business. Ladies, y'all be talking too much. Y'all be missing y'all blessing because y'all be talking too much. Shut up. Get a good man. My man, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. And next thing you know, get over here. The bitch done took your man. Bitch came Scorpio, teleported. Come here. Now you online. These men ain't shit. These men ain't about. No, you don't open your goddamn mouth. You know your man better than he know himself. The only time men will talk about the pussy they get is a woman they don't give a fuck about. If it's a woman that they can pass on to their boys, they gonna talk about her. Oh shit, that bitch did this, that bitch get good head. Cause if he knows she expendable, like that, he gonna tell the fellas. But if it's a woman he fuck with for real, he gonna protect her like Fort Knox. She got that Venus flytrap cooch, the one that just grips and just pull you in. Oh, he gonna protect her like it's Fort Knox. Oh, he ain't gonna say shit. Oh no, you ain't finna cross the line on that one. No. Cause men don't tell when they getting good pussy. Men don't tell nobody if they got a good woman. Ladies, don't be getting upset when he trying to hide me. He don't like me. No, cause men know how treacherous other men are. We done had men that went on the glory and they friends try to holler at the grieving wife or the grieving girlfriend. The body ain't even in the ground. He trying, baby, if you need anything, holler at me. Cause me and such was cool. He trying to fuck. Men know how treacherous other men are. So if a man got himself a good woman, that's all his. I call it hidden treasure. Women got a good man, she ain't finna tell all that. No, because you don't fuck up a good thing. Loose lips sink ship. A lot of y'all lose good men and good women because y'all talk too much. The best relationships are private. Well, no, you know how many men showcase they women out and still she get dogged on? You know how many women showcase they man and get dogged on? The best relationships are done in private. Why you think I always say never tell people your blueprint, always show them your results? Sometimes we got to be quiet, ladies. We be talking too much. She up here talking about it makes me wet. I'm like, oh, this bobble-headed bitch here. Taylor act like she lost her virginity at her big ass age, and we know that's a lie. Like you don't like Taylor. Maybe it's you while your relationships go sour because you just don't know when to be quiet. Sometimes you just gotta shh. She is Sagittarius. My Venus is in Sagittarius. It's like shh. So you gotta be quiet. But that's my TED talk for this evening. Again, y'all be safe out here. We got a little nor'easter going on up here in New Jersey. Y'all be safe out here. Like I said in the last video, if you need to go grocery shopping, which the grocery stores, no, they close at 10 o'clock. But because we're under a state of emergency, they may have closed early. But if you really got to go grocery shopping, you better do so now. The state of emergency is supposed to be lifted by 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. So what I'm saying is be careful out there. Everyone, be safe. If you are using generators, please, por favor, please be careful with those generators because people have died from using generators. Know when to turn it on, know when to turn it off, keep it at a safe distance so there's no carbon monoxide poisoning. Be safe out here. If you live in low-lying flood areas, I am praying for you that You don't get a lot of flooding because if you live in Cranford stay getting flooded. Wayne by Willowbrook Mall, Secaucus by Route 3, the Turnpike, hell. Um, if you're in the Weekway section of Newark by Weekway Park, the Dayton section, it always gets flooded out there on Freeland Heisen. So y'all please be careful out there. Please, please, please. We're also dealing with high winds. So if you can work from home tomorrow, stay your ass at home, please. So everybody be safe, and I will holler at you later.